Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you are welcome. I am Anne Pochen. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me sharing with you guys um, some recipe that you can, you can share with your family during the festive season. Now, what I would say to kickstart this video off is that you don't need to be pressured into, the commercial festivity, like how, how everybody wants you to celebrate, what is out there in the shops and all of that stuff. You can literally make your festive season the way best suits your family. Now, in Uganda, for example, I'll tell you, like when we were younger, in Uganda, based on what my family produced, that is what we made our meals. We made our meals basically based on what my family produced. So basically, my grandparents, like on my mom's side, um, we are known for agriculture. On my dad's side, same, but they don't really keep things like they don't rear things like goats and all of that stuff. It's more no, they do, but it's not really a lot, not as much as my mum's side of the family does. So what we normally do is basically make stews. So we'd make chicken stew, um, goat's meat stew, beef stew. If your family reared cows and stuff like that, that is what we'd make. And if you were in town, you'd go and you'd buy all these things, um, and make your chicken stew, your fish stew, um, your goat's meat, your beef stew, and all of that stuff. And you normally serve it with rice because rice is like a luxury to some families in Uganda, like ugali and what's it called, and potatoes um, and cassava are normally like the staple, like the everyday meal kind of thing. So rice is like a luxury to some families. However, on my mum's side of the family, like rice is not a luxury because we used to actually grow rice because we used to live in a swamp. We used to have a swampy area where like is very suitable for growing. So yeah, so I would say like make whatever is suitable for your family. Whatever your family wants to eat, that's what you should make. Like, so I've got some stuff here that I've got for my own family because because in the UK we're still like on lockdown, on like several tiers and whatever and all of that. I didn't want to be caught out like not having anything in my freezer or in my pantry. So I bought certain things and I stocked up my freezer and I stocked up my pantry so that in case the government announced lockdown like they have, what's it called? It's not as extreme as before, but you know, um, what's it called? I could have them. And also the weather, because we don't know whether it's gonna snow severely or not. I didn't want to get caught up basically with no food in the house. So I bought myself some stuff that we could have over the festive period. Okay, so I got a whole chicken. Yes, before turkey came out. Now turkey is out now in most shops and all of that stuff. But I bought myself a huge chicken, and it's already seasoned. But I'll add whatever I need to add to it, and basically I'll have my um my chicken, my roast chicken, just bang it in the oven. And then I bought myself some cabbage. Now I put it in the fridge. I chopped it up into different, and then I stored it up in freezer bags. Okay, like food bags basically, and I put it in my freezer. So this is one of the vegetables that is eaten a lot during the festive period. So I just cook this with a little bit of oil, saute it with a little bit of oil, and I add sultanas to it, so it has that sweet flavor. Okay. And to be honest, I don't like things like Brussels sprouts. I don't mind it, but preferably I wouldn't want to have it. So I prefer to have my cabbage. And then you can have things like roast vegetables. So you can have your parsnips, um, your carrots, and your potatoes. Now I got some potatoes. Let me get my stuff here. So basically, I got myself some potatoes because I have a small family. So I got myself some potatoes. I still need to go and shop. Okay. Um, so yeah, I got myself some potatoes, which you can put in the oven. Like just wash it, grease, put a little bit of oil on it, black pepper, and you're good to go. Bang it in the oven, and you're good to go. And with baby potatoes, you don't even need to peel it. So that is good to go. And then to make it a little bit traditional, like to bring our culture in, our country food in, like Uganda, I've got some self-raising flour. Now I'll be using this to make mandazi. I've got mandazi recipe on my IGTV. So if you follow me on my Instagram, it's there. Okay, you can go and watch it step by step. Basically, that will be for breakfast, snack, and all of that. Meal times during the festive period. Now, another recipe that is already on my IGTV on Instagram, what's it called, is chapati. I'll be making chapatis, that can be eaten with lunch, dinner. It have the option there, and also it can be eaten as snack with juice, or even breakfast with, some eggs, some hot tea, or juice. If you prefer cold drinks, you can have any of your cold drinks. And then if you prefer it with hot drinks, you can have it with any of your hot drinks. So um, so that is basically it from me, like what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get other things like turkey, just because I like the sandwich. Ham, if it's still there, ham joint, and then some gammon joint as well, to have those, and then have my carrots and have my parsnips and little bits and pieces that I can use throughout the festive period. Let me show you guys some stuff, some inspirations that you can also get from your local supermarket. Can you imagine what I wanted to show you guys was here all along? So, some eggs, basically to make like breakfast, scrambled eggs or fried eggs, and have it with our chapati, or even our mandazi, depending on what I make on the day and stuff like that. So you can have that for like we're gonna have that for breakfast, things like that. So I stocked up on my eggs. I stocked up on my eggs. I made sure that I have some eggs there. And then I also made sure I got myself and my family some hot chocolate, which we have with marshmallow in there, just to make it festive, because my children, they have chocolate like nearly every day. But what's it called? To make it different, just add a bit of marshmallows in there, and we're good to go. Make it a little bit festive breakfast. And most of our things that I got for our weaknesses this year, we normally, I'd buy stuff, and then before the day we've eaten most of it. So we've already finished. I've already got only one snack out of the whole 12 pack, whatever. Only one left. Imagine, only one left. But not to worry because I've got some Doritos in there, and I need to go and shop again. Like add some stuff that my son likes because he's finished. To be fair, I didn't get him a lot of snacks, so the ones that I got, I realized that he doesn't like them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get him what he likes and what my daughter likes and stuff like that. So yeah, so that is that. That is that, and then most supermarkets have a magazine for what they have in their store, their freezer section, in terms of food that you can get. You can get a lot of inspiration from. I mean, like from the sweets you can have, from the to the what's it called, to the snacks that you can have. We've been indulging in popcorn, homemade popcorn, and you know, things like biscuits and all of that stuff that you can have. But when it comes to meals, okay, if you're entertaining people, you know, you can have things like these. Okay, these are like starters, samosas and spring onion.